I bought this cast iron toy or salesman sample, most likely a toy, and it seems to be missing the door to the furnace, and it's missing the stovetop. But other than that, it's in pretty good condition. And what I'm going to do is make this into a lamp. Now to start, you're going to need a few supplies. So these are some of the supplies that are needed. I want to detach this so I can get to the innards. And as you can see, there are some gaps underneath, so I don't have to ruin this by drilling a hole to run the wire, which is why it's a great candidate for making into a lamp, because you can still retain the value of the antique. Now if you look in here, it's a little dark, but right here is the head of a long screw that comes out here. So I'm going to take this apart. So now that I have it loosened, I can unscrew it. And you can see all the rust inside. Wow. All this rust is the loose stuff, so I want to make sure I clean it pretty well. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and take a small segment of wire and rig it up to the light fixture. So now I have the lamp unit assembly. Okay, that's pretty good, and then I can run this through. Now this is the tricky part because this pipe is not threaded, so I have to just twist through the soft copper and the thread. One thing I'm going to be doing is attaching a small light on the inside. So now I can run the zip tie and make sure this is tight. Now if you're ever using zip ties for a project, I recommend the black ones because they tend to be more weather hardy for like outdoor use. So I figure they'll last you a lot longer in years to come. I've never done shrink wrapping before. I actually took this wire, added a thinner one, and then shrink wrapped around the thicker one. Ooh, that's still hot. So that it can actually be a nice tight fit so it doesn't slip off. So I had to put this light bulb in here before I assembled it. I ended up drilling a hole right there and running the switch. I assembled the stove and it was a doozy trying to get it together. The wires were so tight in here and it was just a tight fit trying to get everything to line up properly. And this plate looks nice with that texture when I sprayed the Rust-Oleum on wood and didn't give extra coats or sand. And it essentially, being a stove, I kind of like the look for it. I could spray paint the tip of the switch black so it matches, but I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. As you can see, it works. And in here I had to put the light bulb before I assembled it, because it will be hard to fit my fingers in there. I could use pliers, but I don't want to scratch a light bulb. You know, they're made out of plastic these days. And here's a strip of craft foam. You can buy them like a sheet for $1, and I got the self-adhesive kind. And I cut a little strip, and I'm going to stick them here just as padding on the legs, so when you put it on a countertop, it doesn't scratch the countertop. And then I'm going to assemble the lamp, put the bulb and the lampshade, and see how this looks. I already put the plug on the end. So I finished the lamp, and now we're going to turn it on. So now I can take out this plastic if I like the black lampshade, and I have light in the stove as though it's on. I did kind of break that a little, but I have an idea to fix that. So anyway, I hope you like this lamp project that I made using an antique toy cast iron stove, and thanks for watching.